Hello everyone! In this video, I'm going to show you how we manage Django templates properly and keep our code base dry in the front end. Let's get started. First of all, I already have a project in which the templates are a bit messy. Let's run it and look inside. If you are interested in this project, I've uploaded it on my Git repository. I will leave the URL in the video description below. So make sure we activate the virtual environment and run project in console. Okay. So this is the local host, and in this project we will focus on two pages. Let's go to post right here, the index page, and the home page, which has the landing, which we call it landing page. And the entire page, they share the same layout of this C-clamp layout with the top sidebar, left sidebar, and the footer. They are reusable. Looking into the code, actually, for each page, the HTML is a giant piece of code which duplicate the layout and the import of the libraries, which is not necessary to do so. Down the road, the number of templates go crazy. It's pretty hard to maintain, and any tiny change which need to be made on the common pieces need to be replicated for each page, and this is way time consuming. Let's check another template, which is impose templates index. It's the same thing, the library is imported, actually the same library, and the header, sidebar, footers are repeated in this HTML page. So we are going to use a base template to fix it. First of all, let's create a templates folder. This folder needs to be placed in the root level of this project. So a new folder here. And under the template, let's create a base.html. This base.html will contain the common pieces, which is the libraries, top sidebar, top bar, and left sidebar, and footers. So let's copy and paste the entire code into base.html. And next, what we're gonna do is to remove the content piece. Okay, here we go. This is the content piece. Let's remove it, and then make a content wrapper block. So the base.html is done. And let's go back to index.html. So actually we don't need the common pieces because we already added into base.html. So we just need to leave the content. Content is here. Oh, here. Okay, so the rest we just need to delete it. Okay. To the top. We don't need it. And now we need to try to put this content into the base. So what we're gonna do is we need to extend the base.html. So Django engine knows this template is a child of the base.html, and it will frame this template with its parent, which would be base.html. In order to do so, we need to use extend and its parent is base.html, and let's be safe, let's load static as well in this page. Here's the thing is very important. We need to render the content of the index HTML into the specific block in the base.html. That's the reason we need to declare the name of this block. So the name of this block is content wrapper. So we need to use content wrapper here. I forgot block, and the end, and the block. Okay, there we go. And let's restart project and check out the index page. An index page belongs to Pulse app. So manage.py server. Okay. So index page. Okay, nothing changed, but meanwhile we already finished our job, and back the scene, the HTML code is way less than it used to be. And now we are going to move on to landing page. The whole process is the same. We need to leave the content right here and remove the rest of the codes. Remove the rest of codes. And make sure we extend the base.html. On top of that, make sure we use block content wrapper. with this set, let's refresh the landing page and see if it works. Okay, looks good. We would expect nothing changed in the front end and in the screen. And back the scene, the code is way less than it used to be. Let's do some experiments to make sure our template extend actually works. So let's say we would like to add a new menu in the sidebar. So in that case, we need to add a little bit code in base.html. Okay, so I will just copy and paste post menu and dashboard. Let's say dashboard, and under the dashboard, okay, let's say this is dashboard 1, and create another submenu, dashboard 2. And refresh the page. Here we go. The dashboard. We just added new menu in sidebar, and this is the home page, which is landings.html. And let's make sure the index has same change as well. So click on index, and this is post index, and it has dashboard as well. So with the base.html, we minimize our work and we keep our code base dry in the template level. You may be aware that there is a giant form in each page, which is this general element form. It has a bunch of fields: text field, text area, checkbox, radio button, select, and disabled select choice field. And in home landing page, it's the same thing. The content of this form is identical except the header of the header of the box. This is yellow. So let's go back to our index.html. This giant box is right here, and this form, and the form actually starts from line 64 all the way to line 205. So the entire form takes around 200 lines. And in landing.html, this form takes exactly around 200 lines as well. Since they are identical, we can make this form a reusable template and include it in these templates. In the project, under the templates, let's create a new folder called, let's name it Advanced Forms. In Advanced Forms, let's create general element form .html, and this template would be something like a widget we can include in each template. So let's copy and paste the form into it. So form right here, start from form, end with form close. Put it into general element form. Okay, this looks pretty good. Save it. Go back to landing.html. Okay. And this time we're gonna use include. Include the advanced forms and general element form.html. Time to check out in browser. Landing page. Here we go. It's here. So you know we already removed the form, but meanwhile we use include to include the template widget into this template. And we are going to move on to index.html. What we need to do is remove form and include it in index.html. So advanced form, general element form HTML. All set. Time to check out index. Oops. So it says advanced form. Oh, I see. I missed S right here. Save it and refresh this page. Make sure we're in index page. That's correct. And general element form is rendered. Looks pretty good to me. You may be confused when to use extend and when to use include. So to answer your question, here's a general rule that you need to follow. The extend is a mechanism which is in a higher level than include. Any template which is included in another, this template needs to be encapsulated in its own environment, which means it's better off to be independent to the other template. That will be all for this video. If you use extend, block, and include wisely, you should be able to make your project scalable. Your efforts definitely will worth down the road. If you're interested, please leave your comments and share your ideas how you drive the templates in the front end. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.